Yeah! What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Only One KDB, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, we got I Am Worried About Rakai. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button for your boy so you can get notified when I drop another. God, I messed up my intro. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button for your boy so it helps me get in the algorithm, and hit that post notification bell so you can get notified when I drop another banger. I am worried about Rakai. What the little nigga do now? First of all, Rakai, he be all over the place. Now I heard his birthday was a couple of days ago. He finally turned 17. He been 16 for 4 years now. He finally turned 17 out of nowhere. You get what I'm saying? We about to get to the video. Make sure y'all hit that like button and let's get it. He be out here tripping.
Is he legal?
Yeah. Listen, I'm grown. My birthday just passed.
Man, that's a 16-year.
Huh? What?
He lying about his age? Nah, 19 is crazy. Who? First of all, who auntie is this? How you doing, miss? You know what I'm saying? I ain't Rakai. I ain't 16. I'm 23 years old. Now, if matter of fact, let me get this in there. What's your number again? Oh, you ain't gonna tell me. It's all good.
19.
19? See, you can't even talk right. You can't be old enough for me.
Can we get a 360? Like, no disrespect.
My auntie, nigga!
That's your auntie, Deshae?
Auntie!
Recently, this clip of Rakai.
Who made this video? You ain't going. She about to give us a 360. Sir? It's all good. I ain't mad at you. It is what it is.
Been going viral.
First of all, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. Who else? I know some of y'all older than y'all. At least some of y'all 20, 21 years old. All y'all going to jail, right? You right there with the hat on. Yeah, all y'all going to jail. All y'all got to be at least in college. I know none of y'all 16, 17. I know some of y'all got to be in college.
How old
She look
is this
grown.
woman? And why is she throwing butt around a kid? We need to talk about how there is this weird complicitness around allowing children, but more specifically Rakai, to be around grown adults in these sexual environments he's been in despite being a kid. It's starting to feel like nobody really cares about him. But I'm gonna quit yapping. We got a lot to talk about. You already know I'm the hood Socrates. And let's start. Comment for the algorithm. Now obviously the elephant in the room is that Rakai is a child. He recently turned 17 and he's in these rooms with grown women being mad sexual. But before I talk about that, let's talk about some other things that concern me. Let's start with his safety and the adult influences he's around. We all know Rakai is liable to doing some stupid shit, and some of that shit is a direct product of being surrounded by adults who are not truly his guardians and who are not obligated to raise him. And because he's around grown men who are young and honestly pretty dumb at times, he gets into stuff like this.
We got the music or no?
Yeah, play that. You gotta accept your order. Accept the first pickup. Play that.
Oh!
Watch the
Oh
road.
my God.
Why he texting and driving? Who taught him how to drive, matter of fact? Constant that. Oh, y'all need to get a control of this little kid. He's out of control. He's texting and driving. He's on the phone while he's driving 90 miles per hour. Man, he ain't going that fast, but yeah, first of all, we don't even know if you can drive to begin with, because it looked like you was probably 16 in this video right here. So you probably not even all the way there when it comes to driving anyway. You ain't no pro driver. Only pro drivers can do that. Don't text and drive no matter if you're a pro driver or not. That's not good at all. But anyway, like I was saying. But yeah, I'm pretty sure his mom and everything, like, she always probably watching the streams to making sure he's good and stuff like that. So I don't think he in real danger and all that, but this is dangerous right here. Like, texting and driving is crazy. Or even looking at your phone while you're driving.
Push. What shall I play?
This is Rakai taking both hands off the wheel while driving. I don't even have to really speak more on this. That is extremely dangerous. And he was 16 here, streaming alone, driving alone, and on his phone. And it makes you question, where the hell is this boy's mom? And I want to talk about her a little later in the video, but my point is that he could have lost his life. And he's still a kid, whether he's popping on the internet or not. And I'm not here to hate on a young nigga, okay? I'm actually happy to see a young black boy not in the mud. But let's just make sure we doing it right, because 5 years from now, when he got to reflect on this, I hope it doesn't bring him pain. The thing is that it's easy to ignore the ramifications of what we allow young black boys to do because society sees them as older or more mature. I'll come back to that line of thinking in a second.
I'm gonna get my homies to kill you. I'm gonna get my homies to rob you in the room.
But you know he just saying that out of...
No, he said that multiple times. He said the football game too.
saying that to say that, and he's just mad.
He said the football game too, so I'm gonna get niggas to kill you.
Dads love you and he'll never do nothing to you.
All
man.
that. He said that to me, straight to my face.
You say shit to people, you say, listen, when he said you, listen, you are a kid, listen, you say shit to people. Listen, you say shit to people sometimes you don't mean.
I did not. I went in the room, he said, on my dick. I said, tell him.
Dads would never, he would never.
I don't know if y'all remember this, but Dez and Rakai had an altercation where Dez got out of body and he was threatening to harm him. It was a huge situation that everyone talked about, but once again, why is a child even over there? Why did that situation even happen to begin with? Rakai was 16 and he was in an altercation with a grown man. People around him are truly failing him. I think people tend to excuse this stuff due to the fact that Rakai's made a shitload of money from it, but if you can excuse the fact that Rakai is constantly around grown men who aren't trying to guide him or properly mentor him just because he's making money, you're part of the problem. You have placed monetary gain over the safety and well-being of a child, and I just think that's not right.
I don't want to play this card, but it's partially my fault because I don't, like, there's no consequence with what he does.
Right.
So, like, I never take it there with his parents or his mom and shit. You feel me? Because I see the good in Rakai. I mean, I actually feel like Rakai will be the biggest. I think he's going to be the biggest in the world. That's why I always be lenient with him. But to a certain extent, I had to remember, and we have to remember, that he is a little kid.
That's Kai saying he doesn't take nothing up with my dukes because he thinks Rakai will be the biggest. And honestly, he really might just be the biggest streamer in the future. But why is grooming him into being the top streamer taking priority over making sure he's not doing things that potentially harm him? And I really don't understand why nobody raised more eyebrows at this clip when it initially was dropped or when Kai initially said it. And maybe even Kai had good intentions when he was saying it. But the truth of the matter is that that's incredibly irresponsible. As the person who Rakai is around a lot of the time, it's partially his duty to make sure he's okay and to make sure that he's not being harmed and to make sure that his well-being is straight. Putting monetary gain and internet clout over that is highly questionable. So with that being said, I want to take a look at some recent events that were really frying me, starting with the White Chicks cosplay because that was just rubbing me wrong for a while. I didn't know how to make a video on it until now.
We lost Rakai. Blah, 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 blah. On a mission at Rushwell. Y'all so quick to say him and Rushwell. I believe in Jesus Christ and only Jesus Christ.
He said him and a ritual. Y'all heard what he just said? Look,
quick to say him and Rushwell.
Him and a ritual. What is he talking about? You don't even know how to say humiliation. That's crazy. He said him and a ritual. Like, gang, what do you put?
I believe in Jesus Christ and only Jesus.
Somebody said that in the comments, bro. Stop taking my car. I said that. I said they put him in a humiliation ritual. I said once you get into the Illuminati, which Rakai is, he in the Illuminati. I said what Satan. I don't think he in the Illuminati. But I said once you get in the Illuminati, they make you do stuff like this. They make you like wear like dresses and all that type of stuff. Just look at Kevin Hart. Look at, I think even Dion said, like, so we can list it's a long list of people who done stuff like this that's in the industry. That's why I said that. That's why I made the joke. You get what I'm saying? But let's continue.
Like, bitch, I can't wear a bust down one time? No. You feel me?
If I'm being honest, Rakai, you can wear a bust down. I don't really care. The issue isn't the bust down though, but it's the fact that not only does it feel like a humiliation ritual, but the fact that there's clearly a sexual element to it. The nigga started twerking, bruh. Are we gonna act like seeing a 16-year-old who is in a feminine cosplay twerking for thousands to see is okay? Whatever Rakai does in his free time is whatever he does, but the implications here are weird as hell, twin. It's so weird. Niggas tried to make it about him doing whiteface, but I see a black boy engaging in digital minstrelsy for virality, mind you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you need a big brother. Because if I was Rakai big brother, I'd be doing, like when he was younger, I'd be doing all type of wrestling moves on him. You know what I'm saying? DDT, Batista bomb. You get what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Just he'll be the. Don't you know when you young and you got a little brother, you just be doing all type of wrestling moves on him. You get what I'm saying? That's what I would have used him as. He would have been a wrestling moves brother. You get what I'm saying? He wouldn't have been doing this crazy shit when he got older. That's what I'm saying, man. You need a big brother to put some wrestling moves on you. So you let's continue.
Pulled up on stream dancing and he was pulling his shirt up and stuff. I just think that's a little gross. Also, the internet is forever, and looking back at this has to have some type of psychological effects. Well, it might. I hope it doesn't, but it definitely might. But now let's talk about Deshae Freaky Frost, a man who has no qualms about bringing grown women around this underage kid. Mind you, nobody will bat an eye because the truth of the matter is that black boys are not protected, not even in the streaming space.
Who this little ass boy?
Just wondering what y'all done.
Is he legal?
Yeah. Listen, I'm grown. My birthday just passed.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
19.
Huh? What?
19.
19? See, you can't even talk right. You can't be old enough for me.
See, like, no disrespect.
Come on, auntie, nigga!
You want 3
Yeah.
Auntie!
Auntie, forget Rakai. He's 17, you know what I'm saying? He ain't of age. Now, as I was saying, let's pick up on our regularly scheduled program, Auntie. Don't leave out, don't walk out the door, don't walk away, don't walk away. I'm trying to get the digits. Now I'm only 23. Now by the looks, you probably like, I'll give you around 35. You know, I ain't gonna put your age all the way up there and say you 40 or something. I ain't gonna do that to you. I'm just gonna say you around 35. Do you date 20-year-olds? 23-year-olds? I'm just saying. Have you ever made love to a young? Y'all heard that young boy song, man. Let's continue. My bad. I'm getting ahead of myself. My bad.
This clip is so disgusting. But I'm not faulting Rakai, by the way. He's a young man. But who I am faulting, though, is the adults. Starting with Deshae.
Yeah, Deshae.
About Rakai's age. And the woman who clearly knew Rakai was not grown, but she still gave that 360 and started getting freaky or whatever. That is predatory. There is no other word to describe it. Putting a child in a room where grown women are being sexual is predatory. Not to mention, we know Deshae Frost is incredibly hypersexual. Like, he has a problem. A big problem. That the entire internet knows, but for some reason people just kind of ignore it because he be joking. Where I'm finding fault is that he's quite literally putting Rakai in a position to be just like him. We don't need no more Deshae Freaky Frost. If anything, that dude should still be banned, but that's just my opinion. But does nobody care that Rakai is literally around this freak monster, freak weirdo, and he's putting him in a position where he could...
Rakai, nigga, what's in your head? I know you ain't got gray hair already. You just 17. You ain't even turned 20 yet. You already got gray hair? They stressing you out at the AMP house. I mean, at the Clover Boy house. Man, he's stressed out like a... Y'all see his hair? He got gray hair already. He's just 17. Man, he's stressed out, man. This is ridiculous. But I ain't no content put that much stress on you, my boy. Crazy.
Actually be the same. Being around all this sexual stuff is how you make a kid hypersexual, but nobody gives a damn apparently. Then there was this other clip that I had found, and this was the caption. Deshae Frost and Rakai were overly freaked out when Deshae's cousins started throwing it back for them. Number one, why is Deshae always incest baiting? Like, these are super weird things to say and weird.
Yo, Deshae, this is the second time, bro. I gave you a pass the first time. No, the first time was wild. It was your mom, and you was like, I think she had went to go get a BBL and you had her on camera and this. I'm like, God, like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like, I know everything is like for content and entertainment purposes, but it get to a fucking point. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta dig deep and say, is this really what I should be doing? You get what I'm saying? And if you even have that thought in your brain before you do it, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. Now, second of all, why are you bringing your cousin around? First of all, none of my if my homeboys in the videos with me, I ain't bringing none of my family members around. And if they is around, it's just gonna be like on some joking time. And I don't know, no sexualization time. Sexualization, is that a word? I don't know. But anyway, it ain't gonna be none of that going on. It's just gonna be a whole lot of trolling and joking and stuff like that. All that Yeah, he just it's a little weird, man.
For one, why is the Shay always incest baiting? Like, these are super weird things to say and weird things to like label these women that he's getting on. And also, I just don't want to show this clip. Like I've been saying, these are grown women being weird around a child, and I just don't want to keep showing that. And still, I'm left to ask, why does nobody care? But I know the answer, and that's because black boys are seen as more mature. People use this flawed logic to perpetuate and normalize the victimization of young black boys. Now, I will say there are people on Twitter who are condemning this, but I just don't feel like going and showing you all the tweets calling it out, because what we need are bigger content creators to stop purposely ignoring the fact that a black boy is being groomed. Rakai is literally being groomed in plain sight, and nobody on the website cares. They got this young man in rooms with grown women, and he has these grown women being real weird, and nobody will speak up about it, and it's so gross. And as for his mom, she is definitely letting her son down.
Should be good now.
So this is gonna be like a little heart. I've been actually wanting to know this. Do you miss just waking up, going to school, and being a normal 16-year-old? Do you miss that?
Yes.
That's truthful.
Aww.
That's truthful. Yeah.
You miss it?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, to be fair to Ricardo, he just 16. Well, he's 17 now, but it's like a normal 17-year-old don't have to like go through this. Like, whenever they make their mistakes or whenever they do goofy shit, it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's not put on Front Street for everybody to see. But now, since he got all this clout and like fame at such a young age, he's like forced to like grow up in front of the world. So whenever he make a mistake or whenever he do something crazy, it's gonna be like more in your face, and it's gonna be more. It's gonna be a lot more overreactions to the mistakes that he making because he so popular. If that makes sense. But let's continue.
Nah, I do. Sometimes I do. Yo, you take it off. You take off your homework now.
And she says it makes her a little sad that he misses being normal. But I'm just like, protect your son. God damn. Protect black boys from this over-sexual rigmarole. And someone just needs to like condemn Deshae Frost. I'm tired of him being at the scene of every freaky crime. It's starting to get a little irritating. So with that being said, I do hope someone says something. Obviously, it's not going to happen because none of these streamers are really like morally aligned. They're all pretty evil. I do hope Deshae gets condemned a little more for putting a little kid in these rooms. But as I've been saying, I say it all the time, these streamers not even human for real. Like, they gotta be demons masquerading as humans, because a real human with the heart is gonna see this predatory stuff. They're gonna say that's weird and get that young man away. But that's really all I had to say. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions.
Yeah, the shade be wildin', man. He be on some freaky shit 24/7. He damn near need to be baptized. But we about to get out of here, man. If y'all enjoyed that reaction video, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so you get notified when I drop another banger. And I'm out of here, man.